Yeah, when you look at the Association of the United States Army, we have individuals who have studied leadership and been leaders for 3-4 decades. And they've learned based on solid foundation and principles that apply across all fields.
The Corporate Leadership Program is new to the Center for Leadership. It was a passion project of our CEO, General Retired Bob Brown, and I was brought on to help bring that idea from concept to reality. We're using universal Army principles that can be transferred from the battlefield to the boardroom.
Well, when you look at the Army leadership values, loyalty, selfless service, respect, these are proven principles that have kept our nation safe for over 250 years. They apply in business, they apply across any field.
The bedrock of any profession is trust. And if we can teach leaders to trust both in the military and outside, they can form that cohesive team. They can do the things that are required to make the organization successful, and that helps with their profit and loss.
We saw that there was a gap. There was a gap in our training for leadership. We've been looking at a formal way to create new leaders. We've looked at different courses. We needed to fill that gap, and AUSA was helpful in adapting their program for that gap.
The first pilot program in August was incredibly successful.
They integrated the concepts or the philosophies of leadership from the Army, and they married it with DRS's values and philosophies on leadership and how we interact with each other as colleagues and how we interact with our customers.
To feel like you're working for an organization that's truly invested in seeing your success as a professional, it really motivates you to internalize and see how can I perform better for this organization.
Typically, other leadership programs just sort of talk about theory. You know, these are leadership principles. You can go ahead and apply it. Here, they actually showed you how to apply it and where it's relevant.
In the military, we promote not based on performance, but based on potential. And that sometimes people, they can do really well in a job, but what made them successful in that job will not be what makes them successful moving up. And so that early intervention in leader development, I think, helps people reach their potential in a very structured and disciplined way. It helps bring out things that they wouldn't have known they were capable of doing themselves.
The value from training within cannot be understated. They're not starting from scratch. They've already formed a team. They're in it to win this together.
I think we're going to see a shift in morale. I think we're going to see a greater shift in productivity and execution. I believe that we're going to see a shift in retention. And I also believe we're going to see a shift in the culture across the corporation.
Having a military perspective, and I will tell you, our participants, not one of them is a veteran. Being able to get the perspective of the veterans and, you know, the generals and the colonels that are speaking to us this week, and being down on the National Mall and seeing, you know, just the sheer volume of people that have lost their lives in service to our country, it adds meaning. It adds just a weight to what we do every day.
It's hugely impactful, and you can't, I think they talked about life learning and life lessons. This is something you'll never forget. I'll never forget.
There is a level of commitment and passion with all of our speakers that you don't find just every day.
I've been the person that had to put together a bunch of speakers, multi-day programs. This is such a thoughtful, tailored, rigorous program. The intentionality with not just the topics, but the speakers is absolutely next level. It is thoughtful, it is tailored, it allows for opportunity for reflection.
The level of experience and expertise in the room is astounding. There's this element of walking in the steps of giants and walking beside these incredible people.
We want to keep our best and brightest. We want them focused. We want them challenged. And we want them to know that there's a career path.
If you don't invest in your leaders, you're not going to have good leadership, plain and simple.
I want to see that passion continue. I want to see it passed along to that next group.
The end result, happier employees make happier customers. It's plain and simple.
The more effective your leaders are, the more effective the organization's going to be. It's key to success.
We want to hear from you. Please get in touch. We have a form on our website that will essentially be a request for a meeting, and that would be that one-on-one discussion for us to explain a little bit more about what we do, and then for us to hear what your goals are for your organization and how we can help you meet them.